Welcome to this live about my country of origin, which is right here, Myanmar, on the bottom right, and is among the top 5 countries to be most affected by climate change in the 21st century. And I wanted to get on live and talk about this. Also, solidarity with the other 4 regions: Puerto Rico, Pakistan, Philippines, and Haiti. And if you notice, the other 2 countries are also in. In Asia, specifically South Asia and Southeast Asia. And so hi Lavina. And I just wanted to do this quick live. I think I'll be talking about this again on my Sunday live, the Creative Vulnerability series, which is an open mic that I do where I give feedback on helping you finish your unfinished piece. But right now my country is going through 1 year of an ongoing military coup as well. Uh, we've had the longest running civil war in the history of the world so far. And when my people immigrate to the United States, along with the Mongolians, my people are also among the have the highest poverty rates in the United States at twice the national average. Uh, so that turns upside down the so-called model minority myth, right? The idea that Asians are all rich people or hardworking or whatever. Uh, when in reality, it's only the light-skinned East Asians, the Chinese, Japanese, and Koreans who are usually rich. Sometimes some Indians as well. Uh, but the people from my region, Southeast Asia, are actually among the poorest and also is most hard hit by colonialism and its ongoing legacy. Like the Vietnam War and the secret wars they did in Cambodia and Laos as well. The United States dropped over 1 million bombs on Laos, making it the most bombed country in the history of the world. Uh, they also use chemical warfare in Vietnam, Agent Orange. And I have friends who are and their families, the entire families, were still impacted by that legacy, the legacy of Agent Orange, where they still have immunological diseases because of that. So my birthday is coming up next week, so that's why I wanted to get on this live and talk about this. I probably might not save this live though, or I might just put it in the archives and upload it later. I'll put it on my YouTube channel. But so if you're live, or I guess you're lucky that you get to see me talk about this live. Hi, Lavina. Did you just finish your Taste of Tuesday thing? Uh, also, here's a bit of history that connects the United States with my country of origin. Uh, do you remember or have you studied or read about the Cuban Missile Crisis back in the 60s when Kennedy was president? Uh, at the time, even President Kennedy said that, or yes to finishing life, or yes to knowing about the Cuban Missile Crisis. What do you know about the Cuban Missile Crisis? I don't know if you're old enough to remember. I certainly wasn't alive then, but I just know from reading about the history of it. And President Kennedy at the time said that there was at least a 30% to 50% chance that there would be nuclear warfare between the United States and the Soviet Union, which is what Russia used to be called, right? The Soviet Union. And so there could have been nuclear annihilation between these 2 countries because of the Cuban Missile Crisis. And at the time, a Burmese man named U Thant was the United Nations Secretary General. He was, I'm sure he was a Buddhist, I know. And he was the one that proposed the final and negotiated, the final peace agreement that averted nuclear disaster. So basically, he, this one man, kind of single-handedly, basically saved your lives, which is why a lot of people, Americans, are alive today. And yet, his people are the poorest, my people as well, right? His people are my people. Today are among the poorest in the United States. And I just can't help but notice the irony or the injustice of that. That's why I came on here to live to talk about this. And because my birthday is coming up, so I kind of want to do maybe a birthday fundraiser for myself, my family, because I'm Burmese too, and donate some of the proceeds to some cause related to helping both the Burmese people here as well as the democracy uprisings over there as well, possibly. All right. Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Have a wonderful day. Peace and love.